Good morning. It is December 28th. It is the last day of the Barnes & Noble book haul, which is an embarrassing 33% this year. So against my better judgment, I am going to go to Barnes & Noble today to see what they've got. Yes, 33% is better than full price, I guess. And also they're doing a thing where you get some rewards if you spend a certain amount of money. And I've got a $50 gift card. I might as well use it. Like, it's not as good because, again, you are paying a little bit more. But I need to go. I've got FOMO. But it is only 8:51. They don't open till 10. David's Books doesn't open till 11 to take the books I've got in the back seat. So I think I'm gonna go to Dunkin', and I think I'm gonna go to Target. See what they've got on sale for clearance stuff. It might hit up Five Below. It won't take too long. I gotta hold out till 10, and I've kind of got an idea of what I want to find when I'm there. Um, Usually the Penguin Cloth Bound Classics are not too picked through. Um, and I have a little cheat sheet to remind myself which ones I have so I don't accidentally buy multiple copies. So hopefully this will be a productive trip. I actually don't have that long because I have game duty at 2 o'clock, which means I need to kind of be back and in town at 1 to get to the school to do game duty from 2 to 4:30. So I need to get my butt to town so I can go to all these places. But I will let you know if I'm successful. I will probably end up buying something at David's. I just need to get myself psyched up for that reality. But anyway, off we go. Okay, we know the joke where it's like Dunkin' is based on vibes. I just get a plain, like, medium iced coffee, creamy sugar. The vibes felt good today. The lady was really nice. Everything was pretty quick. There wasn't a lot of folks around, so we're going to see if this is good. Thank God. Yeah, it's delicious. It's so good. I set the camera down and I looked up and this bitch almost hit my car. Oh my God. Bro, I think your Traverse is too big. Shit. Okay, I'm done at Target. It was busier than I thought it would be. I also spent more money than I thought I would, but my head started hurting, and I'm like, it reminded me I needed to get Excedrin for my migraines. So now I'm gonna head a little bit further down the shopping center and go to Barnes and Noble, and hopefully not spend as much money. And we'll see. Okay, I'm done at Barnes and Noble. The total was 116, but I had a $50 gift card, so I used that, and then I was about $66, which is not bad. Could have been better. I do miss the ease of just being able to have a price in my head instead of having to do math. And I do think I got some good selections. But I'll show you a haul later because I have to go to David's now. But I've got about 10 minutes before they open, so I'm just gonna hang out and drink coffee until then. And I'll see if I find anything at David's that's interesting. But I'm gonna try to limit myself since I've already spent $66 there and I spent almost $60 at Target. I need to chill out. So anyway, I'll show you the actual haul later. Okay, so I'm done at David's. I ended up having a haul of about $15, but the books I brought in were also exactly $15. He was so excited I could hear him like gasping as he went through them. So he's like, "Hey, I gave you quite a bit for these because you brought me in some really good stuff." Um, Sometimes it's hit or miss. You know, if you bring things that are really old or that he knows people aren't going to buy, you can't necessarily get money for it or credit for it. And I had store credit already, so I've still got $7 in credit back there today. But I'm very excited about the books I found. Like, wait till you see them. Um, it is currently like it's like noon. It's noon, so I have 2 hours until I have to do game duty. I can tell I need food. There's not really anywhere good to go without sitting down or getting in traffic, so I'm probably just gonna go home, um, and pick up something there, and then head back to town to do game duty later. And then I'll just have to do a haul later on tonight So, because I'm probably going to stay for the game. I got a lot of kids on the boys and girls team. So it's like their first official kind of coming out game. So I'll support them, I guess. Um, anyway, I'm very excited to show you these books. Like, wait till you see what I found. Like, it's going to be great. Let's look at the books I got. So I want to start off with the Barnes and Noble. I think I'll do the Barnes and Noble haul, and then I'll show you what I got from David's. So at Barnes and Noble, obviously all hardcovers were 30% off. You get $20 in rewards for every $50 you spend if you are a rewards member or a premium member. I'm a rewards member. I ain't paying for premium. And I had a $50 gift card. So, like I said in the car, my total was like 116. I ended up paying $66 out of pocket, and this is what I got. I got Junji Ito's Cat Diary. I've been eyeing it for a while, and then I had a copy. So, I feel like I can always buy a Junji Ito when I go to these. Because I got another one too, Mimi's Tales of Terror. It's another little like connected short story collection. I've never heard of it, but I almost always read like a manga or a graphic novel or something during January because it helps me feel productive to knock out a bunch of books at one time. So anyway, I've got two of the Junji Itos. The rest are all Penguin Clothbound Classics. I'm just going to do a really quick. Okay, I don't think I got any repeats. I've got like a spreadsheet to help me with this, but I got Jane Eyre, which is this like gray black slate color with the red leaves on it. I got Wuthering Heights, which is gray with light blue. I got the Jabberwocky, Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky, which is kind of like a navy purple indigo color with pink like Jabberwockies on it. And I got this tiny one, Lady Susan by Jane Austen, which is cute and pink, and it matches these. It matches this one, the Mask of the Red Death, which I ordered online from Target. I did a haul of these already, but in case you haven't seen that video, I got the War of the Worlds from Target, and I got the Turn of the Screw also from Target. I didn't realize you could get the Penguin Clothbound Classics from Target, and so when they did their buy two get one, I stocked up on those. Oh, and I just thought of another book I have to show you. Give me a second. So I have a whole video explaining the books that I got my family for Christmas. The problem with being the book gifter in the family is that people really don't know what to get you for books. So I'm never expecting books, maybe some gift cards, but that's about it. But my husband really knocked it out of the park with gifts in general. He bought me like 120 uh, film things for my new camera. He got me a couple of wax warmers that are really nice. I got a huge Dutch oven, like a really nice Binging with Babish brand Dutch oven that I'm excited to use. But he also paid attention when I sent him the link to this, the Folio Society version of Frankenstein. You need to see it. Give me a second. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's so pretty. And she's got blue on the top and a ribbon bookmark. There's a bunch of illustrations in it. I'm so excited. Um, they're very expensive Folio Society books. If you don't have one and you don't know, it is not cheap to get a folio. That's why the last 2 years he's gotten me one, and I'm happy with just the one. I'm really happy with just the one because they do cost quite a bit, and they're from the UK, so shipping is not cheap, and they almost don't get there in time. He picked that up from his father's house on like the 23rd. Like he got it like the day before he needed it. So I'm very excited to have that in my collection and to put with my other Frankensteins. I almost bought a couple of editions of Frankenstein today at Barnes and Noble, but I decided against it. They weren't really speaking to me, and I need to find a better way to display my multiple copies before I keep buying more. Um, anyway, that was the Barnes and Noble haul. Let's look now at the David's haul. So, like I said, I ended up not paying anything for these books because everything I brought in, we just did a fair trade. I think I probably could have gotten more than $15 for some of the books I took to David's, but I always like, I see it like this. There are some folks who are not going to, in this college town, be able to afford some of these books. So they're going to go to the used bookstore. And if you can get a brand new release for like $2, amazing. So I've made someone's day with the fact that I took those books to the used bookstore. And I found these. So the first one I found was The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek, and this is like Rhett and Link's book. That's, I think, if I'm correct, yeah, based in Bleak Creek, North Carolina. I've been wanting to read this for a while, but I always see it full price places, and this one previously came from Ollie's, but I paid $2 for it. I found a graphic novel. It's really rare to find graphic novels there, but I found Let There Be Light, which is like a retelling of Genesis. uh, God is a woman, and I don't know a lot about it, but like I said, I like to read graphic novels and manga um, in January to help me feel productive. Speaking of graphic novels, I also found The Underwater Welder, and I don't know anything about this, but I was sold on it because like the introduction, the guy's like, "This is like a Twilight Zone episode," and I'm like, "Cool, absolutely, say less." I love Twilight Zone, so I'm excited to read those two graphic novels. I also found, now I already have a copy of this book, so one of the copies of this book may go to my friend who really loves the movie, but I don't think she's read the book, and that is The Price of Salt or Carol by Patricia Hardsmith. Highsmith, sorry, Patricia. And this is not a movie tie-in. My other one is a movie tie-in, so it's got Cate Blanchett on the front. I'm pretty much going to give her the option like, hey, I'm going to get you a Christmas present. It's Carol. Which cover do you want? She's probably going to say the Cate Blanchett, and I won't blame her for that. So anyway, I still haven't read this. I was going to read it over Christmas break, but I straight up don't have time. So anyway, if you, like me, grew up watching the Rankin Bass Christmas specials, you have likely heard of the life and adventures of Santa Claus. It is weird. It is a very weird interpretation of Santa Claus, as he was like a boy found by these immortal people, and they raise him, and he's mortal, so they're like eternal, and he's not, and they teach him how to be nice, and they teach him about humanity, and he decides to be a good person and make gifts, and there's all this weird stuff. There's a song about cats in it because he has a little black cat named Blinky, and honestly, Janeway, my youngest kitten, was almost named Blinky because of that. Because of the fun song about it. Like, I want to wake up to a big surprise, a little black cat, or with yellow green eyes. Like, that's so cute. Anyway, it's nostalgic for me. I've read the story it's based on. It's a L. Frank Baum story. That's right, Wizard of Oz dude wrote The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, and you can get it for free on Kindle. Like, it's available for no money at all. However, never been able to find it in person until now. That cover is great. The cover is everything. It's such a batshit little story. I'm so excited I own it now physically. I can't wait to look through it again. I'll probably read it again next year because, like, look how short that is. Oh, that's so vintage and cool. Anyway, the last thing I got at David's was Noughts and Crosses, which I've heard about, looked for. No one ever has this book. Um, it's on like my scratch off poster that I have to read, and I've never read it, but I know a lot of people have. I'm excited to read it, but I'm also like, I've avoided most information about it, so I don't know a lot. I'm very excited that I got that haul. Again, finding any kind of graphic novels is great. But otherwise, like, not spending any money. And I brought in less than I took out. I brought in less books than I took out, which is always the goal. Okay, I've actually got two things I'm going to open for you, and then that'll be it. I don't know if anyone else like me goes to Five Below and gets the Cats versus Pickles. I love them. I have so many that I've got duplicates of stuff, and like, I just give my duplicates to my husband. He puts them in his truck. But I couldn't help it. I wanted to get one for a friend who I know also kind of collects them, and I got one for me too. So we're gonna see what this one is together. I haven't looked at it yet. I've just opened it. It is another duplicate for me, but it's very cute. It's a little sushi roll. I think that's what this one is. Sorry for the noise around my mic. Ah, open up. Oh, it's fish and chips. Fish and chips. Yeah, I've already got this one, but I am not mad at it. I'll probably get it with my sister actually. So we've got two that are the same. But I also got this like dumpling thing. It was calling to me. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a blind bag and a blind box. So I'm gonna open this up. Um, and it's in there pretty good. So we'll see. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, pretty. It's like a sunset. I love that. Kind of looks like the lesbian flag. Um, oh, cool. Got a little squishy toy now. Yeah, I didn't know anything about these, but they look cute. And I love a good stress ball moment. So this can just live probably on my desk at school, actually, because that's where I'm the most stressed at work. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this haul. I would show you some of the other stuff I got, but most of the other stuff I got is presents for people, so I can't actually show you. And there was another book I got, but I can't show you because it's going to be in a different video. I know, all these like particular things. Anyway, that was my haul. I've definitely been more successful in the past, but I'm not going to be mad at it. Now I just have to clean out like this middle row here to make room for all of my penguins because now I have too many to fit on just the one row. They're going to have to go into the other two. So that'll be fun. All right. Bye. All I've had today is this iced coffee. Make better choices than me.